Hey guys, I am, this is gonna sound crazy, but I am receiving so many strong signals from the universe right now. These are tears of gratitude. She's made things so good for me. She's made things so easy for me. And these choices that I've had to make, these things that I've had to go through, I didn't want to, and she made it so I had to, and I could see that every single time. So I know she's working in my life. This morning, I was meditating and trying to relax my body, and I can feel it right here. And this is something that's been happening. I think I've talked about it before. But when I'm trying to relax my body, I'm doing a lot of focusing on relaxing my body. Some weird shit going on in my energy field, guys. There's some weird shit going on. She's amazing. Like, everything leads to it. I see every single step of the way. I can see it. To this moment. Every moment. But this moment right now. Like this morning. So when I've been focusing on relaxing, I gotta get better tissues. When I've been focusing on relaxing, something has happened where I've been able to relax everything, and somehow all the tension puts itself in a ball. It moves around my body. It puts itself in a ball. Not ball, but like a disc. And if I focus, like it normally settles in my forehead. See, I can feel it. And it normally settles on my forehead, and like when I'm relaxing, it's the weirdest shit, guys. I'm lying down and I'm relaxing, and my forehead, it's not twitching. It's literally like I can feel it. It's actually physically moving around because my assumption is because I'm relaxing and there's so much energy there because I've taken it out of the rest of my body that I literally, the harder I relax, the more my forehead like moves. It physically, I mean, I know I don't have a mirror, but it's physically moving. I can feel it, and I'm not telling it to do it. It's just like, it's usually right in my third eye. It's usually, it hangs out here, and it presses kind of, there's a pressure here, and it's sort of in a U shape. Holy shit, it's my third eye. I mean, I know that. I had that idea a minute ago, but it's like crazy, my third eye. It's crazy clear. So, okay, this morning, I'll go back to this morning, right? Again, the one thing I'm not going to let you guys see is snot coming out of my nose. So recently I've been working on surrender, which is a big deal. And I've been working on just surrendering my will and just trusting, right? And that worked out for me a month ago or whatever it was, or 2 months ago, when I got checks for $1,900 randomly out of the fucking thin air. All of a sudden I had a check for $1,900 when I had been, last time it was just like, okay, universe, I don't know how you're going to do it, but I know you're going to take care of me, as my bank account went to zero. And I was panicking. And I was scared when I said that. Anyway. And it came from completely unexpected source. Shit like that. like clearly, it's like, and it does talk. If the universe had a voice, and it does, because things come into my head, and that's why I'm a creative person. It's fucking amazing. And So, sorry, I'm getting distracted by the fact that I have a meeting in 5 minutes, but whatever. This is more important. So I was lying. So my forehead starts moving. Oh, so this morning okay. So I've been working on surrender, and recently, like yesterday or the day before, I decided that every time that I come up against a challenge where my old thinking and programming kicks in, instead of being like, I want to go with that, and like focusing my attention on that and feeling the feelings that I feel when I purposely disobey that. Not disobey, but when I purposely make choices that are contrary to what I should do. Like, I purposely do what I do. I ruin things for myself. All the time, in small things. How you do anything is how you do everything. Holy crap, guys. How you do anything. I sabotage myself in small places, and I sabotaged myself in small places, and I sabotaged myself in big places. So I've been like, okay, just make it easy for me. I know you are, you know what I mean? But like every time I come up against that, I want to be like a little kid and say to the universe, like, I'm a good girl. Like that's what I've been picturing in my head, just like a little kid being like, I'm good. So that, that's the feeling I kind of want to have when I come up against challenges, where I'm like, see, universe, I'm doing it. And again, little things and big things. That thing with that guy a couple of weeks ago. I'm doing it, universe. I'm doing it. I promise. And so this morning, like one of the things has been getting out of bed, right? I had a tough time getting out of bed. And I had a tough time getting out of bed. And it's been an issue because you make the decision when your brain's not working. Like when your brain's not up to speed, right? Like it's still sleepy. It's still like, no. Everything inside of me is going to convince you to stay here. But it's very unhealthy. It's an unhealthy thought pattern. And rather than focusing on being sleepy and being like, oh, I can just get another, even the thing is I do this even when I'm not that sleepy. I'm like, I can sleep another 5 minutes or another hour or something like that. But that's something I've been focusing on. It's one of the things that I've been rehearsing in my head in the morning to get up. Like not to lay there. Even if I will lay there. Wow, yep, sabotaging. That's what I did. So I've been listening to these meditations at night. There's a series of them on iTunes that I listen to, and I put them in a playlist, and they play throughout the night. So I woke up this morning, and I hear the meditation, the guy speaking, and my thought is, it's early. I'll just go back. Like I can still sleep. And the thing the guy said in the meditation literally was, it's easy to get out of bed. It's easy to get out of bed in the morning. That's what he said. That's what he said. Like the second I decided to stay in bed, she's like, it's easy getting up. Okay, universe, I'll do it. And I came downstairs and I was meditating. And I gotta keep going with this, even though at least I'm the leader of the meeting, right? I can hang out. Okay, all right. I'm wondering if that recorded me at all. I don't know. But I had to send a message to the people that, hang on 1 second. It's getting confused. All right, just setting up a place to put this. Okay. So it's warm in here now. So I was saying, this is my mic. So the universe was like, get out of bed. I was like, okay, universe. And I come downstairs and I mean, honestly, the way I've set it up for myself is pretty easy. kind of probably inspired by the, like, this is how you have to have it. I come downstairs and meditate in my office, and I lie down on the floor because recently my back's been really bothering me. So sitting up straight I end up meditating now for an hour and 10 minutes, with this breaking the habit of being yourself meditation. And so I'm, sitting up straight was not really an option. So I lie down on my back, knees up. And, so really it's an easy transition. I go from bed to lying on the floor, relaxing and meditating for an hour. It's like really easy. I mean, like, it is easy to get out of bed, universe. It is. You've made it easy for me because all I do is come downstairs, lie down, and relax. So, oh my God, universe. So during these meditations, right, you identify thought patterns, unhealthy thought patterns. Specifically, you go for the one that you have the most trouble with. You identify an emotion. And for me, it was fear, but then I decided it has to be self-loathing, right? Like, no, that's what I have to get rid of. I have to get rid of the self-loathing and anger at myself. That's what I need to get rid of. So that's what I've been meditating on, and trying to let go of. Meanwhile, as I meditate and I relax my body, all the tension focuses itself right here, and my forehead starts moving. Like I mean, I can feel it's not even like something I could do by myself. It's like it's weird, but it is moving. It's so strange. And so I was like, oh. And then the other day when I first did the day I first started doing self-loathing, like the energy kind of pulled itself here, and there's this voice in my head that likes to torture me. It gets a really perverse pleasure from it. It's like grinding you down, you deserve this. Like, it's just like the sick, like, ugh, voice, right? You know what I mean? Not real voice. I don't hear it, but that's the feeling I get. And it's located over here, right? It's located on the side of me. And as I prayed about this, I could feel like the tension coming here and being pulled off my face. I know that's weird, but it's what happened. So anyway, back to today. So I've been lying there, and I've been really considering my place in the universe lately, and I really do believe, the thing is, I really do believe that what I'm doing right now is what I'm meant to do, what I'm supposed to do. I think this is what I'm supposed to do, and I think it's going to spread, and I think, like, it's going to be something where I think I'm sick. I know this is like, here's the thing, this isn't about vanity, or you know what I mean, or conceit, or like, oh, I'm so great. Like, it's just like, I think what's going to happen is that this is going to become big, and it's going to spread. Like, there's going to be millions of followers, and I know this is crazy, I know, and when this happens, this is going to be funny, right? So I think what's going to happen is there's like going to be a following, and then they will not enlightened, but they will become freer emotionally. They will see me. I'm an emotive person, right? Like, my emotions are out there. I can't hide them. So if I can't hide, it's like going on stage, right? Like, you can't go half-assed on stage. If you go on stage, you gotta commit. Like, no matter what you're doing, the only way you're going to look stupid is if you think you look stupid, right? So you can't do that. So with me, my feelings that start coming out, and it's like, hey, if I'm going to be crying anyway, might as well let myself feel the feeling, you know what I mean? Well, kind of, because I also bottle them up in a weird way, because I have a lot of them, and they're deep. I know we all do, but it's weird. And so I'm able to, this is something Robin's been saying, like, I am vulnerable. I walk through the world vulnerable, and I make myself vulnerable on camera in front of what's going to be millions of people. And she says that, and I actually came up with this idea, but she's with it. It gives permission to other people to feel their feelings. Like, they see me feeling like, this is what feelings are. Everybody has these feelings. Everybody has these feelings. And everybody, not just people who are depressed, everybody has feelings, right? The most common comment I've been having, the most common comment I've been having is that people can relate to what I'm saying. Like, oh, I thought I was the only person who thought this way. Oh my God, I totally get what you're saying. Like, everybody I've talked to who sees this has said that they can relate, and it makes them feel less lonely. It makes them feel like they're not alone. So I think what's going to happen is that it seems like there's this energy that's like, this is seriously not me. Look at that. So I think what's going to happen is that this is going to go out and it's going to affect people. I think people are going to feel heard. I'm hoping, like, seriously, this energy is focusing itself right here. It's weird. I think people are going to feel heard, and no, I'm twitching. All right. I think people are going to feel heard. I think it's going to be an amazing thing. I think what's going to happen is that people are going to watch it, and people are going to catch on, and it's going to raise them. I'm going to help raise people, and not me. I'm not going to raise people, but through the universe, through me, the way my creativity is a vessel for, see, this is so weird, right? The way in which, I really need to get to this meeting. The way in which I am a vessel, like, my creativity, like, she flows through me whenever I'm lost in my creativity. Like I know I'm communing with her. I know that she's a creative force. She is the creative force, right? And through me. So I know that. And I think that she's using me to do this. I think she's using me. Like, I had the perfect life and background for this exact purpose. You know, I had the depression. I'm not afraid. Like, I have to emote because it's just, it doesn't contain itself. And I'm good on camera. Like, I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll be on camera, whatever, you know? And I have this attitude of, like, I need to humble myself, because sometimes, you know, but this is, yeah. So anyway, so I think she's going to use me as a vessel to do some healing and to heal the world. To not, like, heal the world, but heal the world. You know, like, people will see it. They'll become affected. They'll process. See, I'm processing stuff. That's what I'm doing when I get on here. I talk about what's happening, but I talk about what I'm doing about it and processing it. Right. And I think it's going to inspire people to process their shit. And I think a lot of people around the world are going to process the shit because of this. And that's going to, that is going to just spread, right? Because if people who watch this are processing their shit, are surrendering, are giving up those blockages, their chains that are linking them to the past, they can cut them out. They can cut them out. You can cut them out. You can cut it off. You can. And I think when people see this and they realize, like, she thinks like me, she feels like me, like, I relate to everything this woman is saying, maybe not everything, but, like, everything this woman is saying. And if she's processing this shit, then I can do it too. And this is how you do it. You know, and I think that's going to happen, and then it's going to have a ripple effect, because it has to, right? Someone who's watching this processes their shit, their life gets better, they get lifted, and then everybody around them is affected, right? So I think that's what this is going to be. I'm very excited about it. Another thing that happened, I gotta go, but another thing that happened a second ago was talking about, you know, that's something I'm talking about later. I love you guys. I am so grateful for what's happening right now. I'm so grateful for what's happening right now. And see, that's the energy. That's it. And I am so, like, I've been crying and I've been feeling the energy, like, squish my face and then cry. So I'm getting rid of it too. So exciting. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. Oh, you can always choose to have a grateful day.
because the universe is coming after you now. You're gonna